Hello everyone, welcome to the AEE project presentation. My name is ChicagOu, the Strategic Project Management Manager for Chicago. Today we're going to talk about a project called Advanced Equity Price Estimator, which will be a new product being added to our current application. Let me share my screen. Okay, want to make sure everybody can see my screen here. Okay, just want to make sure everybody can see my screen here. So today we're going to talk about the AEE. And as you all know, Chicago is committed to close the gap of individual financial wealth management and financial behavior discipline. We made a name for budgeting and personal wealth management application, which is accessible via all terminals, such as mobile devices, laptops, or web bases. So the scope here is the company is expanding in personal financial wealth management and investment. It's necessary to build a cutting-edge investment evaluation tool for the consumers to use within our financial application. Compared to our main competitors such as Betterment, Robinhood, Coinbase, and Intuitive Mint, we are actually building a tool to combine all their services together but exceed their current provision. The goal here is we want to build a product that could provide a sophisticated prediction of an asset, for example, a stock or ETF or mutual fund, for the period of time that a user selects, which contains predictive models, portfolio management principles, and a good interface. Also, we want to enable the ability to trade on any stock market so they could go ahead and make the trade. The reason we're doing this is with the rapid development of the investment industry, more and more investment options available to individual and institution investors, such as cryptocurrency, signature shoes, and so on. However, the stock market is still the biggest realm for all investors, especially because it reflects the market fluctuation and the possibility of evaluation. As you can see in this chart, the GDP has been increased since 2008 in a steady rate. The stock market and the total market capital in investment has increased in a way higher incremental rate, which implies the passion of investing. The best time to seize the opportunity is going to be yesterday, but the second best time is now. We don't want to do it tomorrow, and we want to talk about the key elements. So the number one is the service. So the essential features we want to cover here is the predictive analysis, technical analysis, fundamental analysis, and correlation analysis. All these are pretty basics for any investment tools, but we also enable the transaction execution to all different trading markets, public trading markets that's out there. Other valuable features, we're talking about related news, earnings, time alert, trading volume analysis, which is pretty unique that we only us have. Think about it, and the indices analysis, such as S&P 500, the VIX. So all these additional features won't be the app in the first phase, but as we're gradually testing out how this plan works out, we want to add those in, and we want to be able to fulfill more demands from our consumers. And here's a process flow of AEE. Basically, a consumer would make an order or make an execution based on their selection, and our API system will interact with both the consumer and the trading market so that we can make sure it's being executed and the predictive analysis being provided to consumer. So once they want to do some other actions, we have the ability for them to go ahead and do it. And the second key element for this project would be the product we're building. So we have the technology foundation based on AWS, which is Amazon Web Services. There are FinSpace, what provides financial information. The auto ML or auto machine learning platform will allow us to code machine learning models from AWS. The web-based framework will be the Django, and our main programming language will be Python. For the design framework, as we are aiming to operate on Windows, Mac, Linux, iOS, Android, we're going to adopt Mendix, and I'll explain why in a few minutes. So here we have a few options for our like programming or our framework. So Mendix, Java, and QuickBase. Well, while Java is inexpensive, Mendix is more expensive and it's framework based, but it's actually fits our needs. Java is not too expensive, but it takes longer, and the Java developer actually has a bigger cost than the Mendix developer. QuickBase, on the other hand, is also framework based. You don't have to build things ground up, but is have limited features. After we consider about all the factors we value, and we create an alternative matrix determining which software has the biggest score and fits our most needs, actually Mendix stands out. So the timeline for this project would be we aim to finish by December 12th of 2022 or by the end of 2022. So we plan to schedule one training session to make sure all developers and project managers are on the same page, have all the resources they need, and have enough knowledge base to start this project. And also we want to schedule 3 development cycles, 2 product quality testing, 2 integration sessions, and 2 integration quality testing procedures to make sure everything looks good. Now the project plan schedule of the detailed deadlines is on the right. And yeah, we will share these slides to you. Now the key to success would be the budgeting. So we have the human resources. We probably need 2 developers for Mendix app here, 1 or 2 for Amazon Web Services, or 1 or 2 for the maintenance. So the first year manual human capital cost would be about 200,000 to 300,000. And for technology expense, Mendix cost about 20,000 a year, Zapier 15,000, AWS because it's a usage based, so it's probably between 30 to 45,000 a year. So our technology cost from upfront would be 65 to 80,000. Now we want to talk about the financials. Okay, so we already know the cost, and here's our prediction of the performance. In the last 3 years, we did pretty well. We have an 8% increase in both revenue and net income. In 2022, if we're going to start this project, actually we're going to take a hit because of the higher cost. But in 2023 to 2025, the next 3 years, we would expect a 13 to 15% increase in all these indexes. So I would say it's worth to try, and it's going to expand our consumer base as well. And here is it. This is the presentation for the AEE. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you for your time.